What is time? If no one asks me, I know what it is. If I wish to explain it to him who asks, I do not know. Augustine, a great philosopher, wondered at the end of 4th century. There have been many, before as well as after him, who have had great compelling theories on time. The A theory, B theory by philosophers, theories based on infinite cylinders, black holes, cosmic strings by scientists, the important among them believed to be the theory of relativity, which is widely accepted in the modern era, along with the incomprehensible quantum theory on which our daily lives depend. Then there are those which try to explain the irregularities between these two, but not before introducing additional complexities, with putting a few more dimensions to the mix, one of them popularly known as the string theory. In fiction, there are multiple instances wherein the innate human desire to control time has been exploited by a number of creative minds over hundreds of centuries. H.G. Wells' Time Machine, Isaac Asimov's End of Eternity, Audrey Niffenegger's The Time Traveler's Wife are some of the best-selling novels written for satiating the imagination of the masses. Yesteryear's classics The Terminator, Groundhog Day, 12 Monkeys, and the most recent ones such as Interstellar and Edge of Tomorrow has boggled our minds in inexplicable ways. Games such as Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed, and Quantum Break have been built around the laws of time and at the same time providing with ways to circumvent them, thus churning out elegant stories which play around something that the human mind has always had a yearning for. India seems to have many spiritual leaders, or the godmen, more often known as the miracle men, whose motive in life is to show people the right path. While some of these godmen are well known for possessing supernatural powers and performing miracles on a regular basis, the others only rose to fame owing to the charity work they did for the society. Believing in them and their rituals has associated a negative connotation to Indian religious beliefs and tarnished the culture of the country, which was popularly known as the land of spirituality and philosophy. Time has been that dimension which mankind has always sought control of, in whichever form it may be, from controlling aging and looking young, around which an entire cosmetic and pharmaceutical industry has been built, to coming up with theories and ideas for building time machines. The humankind has done it all. Now coming up with artificial intelligence, humans have been trying to transform their consciousness to machines, an effort which to me feels like to defy the nature of time itself. Industry stalwarts are taking a keen interest in this field, Google being the topmost among them. Where shall this journey take us? Ironically, time only would tell. The tryst of mankind with time has always excited me since I was a child. Oh, who am I? I am Omkar. One might ask, who Omkar? In the larger scheme of things, maybe I am not someone who should matter, right? Or should I? Against this diverse backdrop, I started researching on time and its various facets in all areas possible. This was the time when I decided to go back to the ancient scripts of Hinduism, the one which is believed to have one of the oldest and most scientifically and mathematically accurate texts and theories, among others. My research took me to places which I considered alien for a person like me. One of the scripts that intrigued me was the Surya Siddhanta. What it tries to describe is the age of gods and the universe with a mathematical approach. Units of time are supposed to be as follows. 4 yug, 1,000 times, equals 1 day for Brahma. 1 day equals 14 Manu. Equal is the length of his night. 1 Manu is equal to 71 Mahayug. 1 Mahayug is equal to 43,20,000 years. Already 6 Manu has passed in the current cycle. That is, 27 Mahayug have passed and 28th is currently going on. The 4 yugs are Krut Yug, which equals 17,28,000 years. Treta Yug, which equals 12,96,000 years. Dwapar Yug, which equals 8,64,000 years. And Kali Yug, which is of 4,32,000 years. Whoosh! I know that it's a lot to take in all at once. Too much mathematics involved, I guess. But is it possible to calculate the time that has passed since the beginning of time, if at all there is one? Kalpa, that is the period of time between the creation and recreation of a world or universe, consists of 432 crore Earth years. And out of these, 197 crore, 29 lakh, 49,101 years have passed. This made me think, is there really an end to time? Are these calculations based on some assumptions which have probably been lost to time? Is there anything that exists beyond the known dimensions? Has there been no attempt made to answer these questions, or is there a conspiracy to subdue this knowledge? When trying to answer these questions, I came across several texts which have brief mention about a few terms which are common across all of these, like Mithraism, Kalki, the white horse which has wings, the mind and its purposes, dreams, etc. Then I came across a text which mentioned about a group of people who seem to have solved the mystery of time travel. As I read it, the more interesting it became. Was it really possible? Could past, present, future be altered? If yes, then how? How would it impact our understanding of the world as we know it? What does it mean for the religions and beliefs of the world? If one could control time, does it mean that person would ascend to divinity? More than divinity, I was curious to know if it was at all possible. And then, the unimaginable happened. What is this? Is this real? Or am I just dreaming? How is this possible? If I'm here, then who is he? Did I just travel through time? Or am I just going crazy? What does this all mean? If I am able to do it, can others too? If yes, then who? You might again ask, who am I? I am Omkar. One might ask, who Omkar? In the larger scheme of things, maybe not someone who should matter, right? Or should I?